What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Zone Six, and today I want to go over something with some badges, man. This is my 6'6" athletic finisher, Michael Jordan. This is my Michael Jordan right here, man. This is one of my prized possessions right here. One of my bills got corrupted. I don't know how, but I tried to get it back, but I couldn't get it back. So I recreated the beer out of frustration and out of being mad. So this is what I came up with. And when I did that, I made a monster. I made a monster. I'm gonna show you what I got cooking up with him. This is Zach LaVine. This is Zach LaVine build. Anytime that I see Zach LaVine, Sean Kemp, um, Evelyn Mobley, those three names I key in on. So I just want to share something with y'all as far as the badges. These are the badges that I got, and as you can see, he's 6'6", 230 pounds. I always put weight on my build. Yesterday, I snatched a 7 foot build ball out his hand. 6'6" can guard 1 through 5 for those of y'all that don't know. Um, I got all my finishing completed. I got all my shooting completed. I got all my playmaking completed. And I got all my defensive and rebound completed. I haven't maxed them out just yet. The reason being is I take some of my VCs and I put them on the build. Now, I'm glad I seen this. I was doing some research yesterday and I seen that anything above 80 3-pointer, the build becomes well, actually it has to be a 82. If you have a 82 3-pointer, and I got on two sleeves right now, as you can see it's highlighted. So I got two sleeves on. Anything above a 82 is a pure shooter. Anything below a 80 is a shooter, but sometimes the shot is not accurate. Just to let y'all guys know. Now, if y'all want to go ahead and cook this build up, man, it's on y'all. It's the 6'6" build, 230 pounds, 7'3". He dunking on anything. Defense solid, strength solid, stamina solid, everything solid on this build. I'm gonna max everything out. I supposed to been had it maxed out. He ready to be maxed out, but I just haven't maxed him out. If you want this build, man, it's y'all, man. This is my personal prized possession, man. This is the one that birthed every other build that I got. And as you can see, I'm gonna get this off the 77. And as you can see, this is what it comes to. So for those of y'all that want that build, you can save the video and rebuild it. Now this is what I got on my finishing, and I'm gonna explain something to y'all as I do that. You need acrobat. I don't care if you put one. And as it says 65 driving layup. Always make sure that you have some layups. That's for big man, little man, whatever. You need some acrobat because when you go into the paint, you're not gonna be able to move. You're not gonna be able to move in a different form. You're just gonna be getting blocked most of the time, and your ball not gonna go in. I like bully. I like bully because I can bully big and small. For your fast twitch, always make sure that you got two fast twitch. Now, if you're a big man and you're a pure shooter, at least have one. All right. Now, for the limited takeoff, to make your animations activate, you at least need it on silver. But if you got three, make sure that you gold. Make sure that you put it on gold. I keep my posterizer on. I keep my posterizer on gold. Now, this is one of my favorite ones right here. This is one of my favorite ones. That's slithery. Slithery is like trying to hold butter in your hand when it's hot. It gonna move either way it wanna move, to the left side of your hand or the right side of your hand or both sides of your hand. So definitely think about that slithery. I got it on. I don't have enough badges right now. But once I get another season in, I'll be able to get another badge. And that's gonna make him even stronger when I go to the paint. It keeps the player from even being able to touch you when you go to the paint. Now that pro touch is very vital when you're trying to do layups and layups in the paint. I got one, so I'm still short on another badge, and I still need two more. So I got to complete these seasons to get the build up. But I recreated this same build, and I made him a future from my neighborhood. I made him a future build, but at least put two on your pro touch. At least put it on silver. Now, it's a lot of little bills out there, man. A lot of small bills that's out in the park, that's out in the 3v3, that's out in the Pro Am, that's playing in Gallagher, whatever they call it. You definitely need that Masher badge on, because if not, for some reason, these little bills being able to stop big bills. Now, um, I've never really been a fan of Phillies finisher, but that's a real strong badge too. It's a real good badge to put on there. That's for when you're going in the paint also. So I recommend that you guys put that on there. For the acrobat, I really don't use too much acrobat because the way that I got my build set up, I'm not playing with nobody. When I go in that paint, I'm going in that paint every time I want to. Every time I want to, I'm going in there. I don't care who in there. I'm going in there. So at least put your area wizard on bronze. Now my back down punisher, I just use one, and I need two on each one of them. As you can see, I need two on this one. I need two on this one, and I need two on this one. But I just use one back down punisher, and that helps me to be able to have control in the paint when I'm getting ready to back them down just enough. So just to think about that. Giant Slayer could be up more, but as you can see, I need two on Giant Slayer, so I just keep one. Now this post spin, if you 6'6" or taller, I recommend that you definitely at least put your post spin on silver. Put your post spin on silver. What it do, it keep you from getting the ball ripped too. So you'll actually be able to move around in that paint. And if you got standing dunk, which I got standing dunk, you'll be able to maneuver, and you'll still be able to finish at the basket. Now, this is another one that I like. I like a lot, that rise up. You gotta have a standing dunk at a 90. And when I'm in that paint, I'm going straight up on 'em. They really don't expect it because most people don't put standing dunks on their build. So for your dunkers, if you got a standing dunk above a 90, make sure you put your rise up on gold. Alright, now for my shooter, um, I really don't. I had to manipulate my badges a little bit, and the reason being is because I didn't have enough badges to go around. And I've been playing since the game came out. Now, and as y'all all know, you gonna get sold in this game of basketball, man. Everybody want to be the greatest. Everybody want to be the best. So when you build your build, make sure whatever category that you're strong in. If you want to be a shooter, make sure it's strong. If you want to be a dunker, make sure it's strong. If you want to be a playmaker, make sure it's strong. If you want to be a defensive player, make sure your defense is real strong. But not only that, make sure that your defensive player is fast also. Okay, now I got Agent 3 on there, and I just need one for the way that I move. I don't do a lot of fading, so I just put one, and it helps you to correct your shot when you get ready to pull up, or you just getting the ball and you moved out of place. It helps you. So definitely make sure that you at least put one agent on there. Now catch and shoot, I'm a good fan of I'm a good fan of catch and shoot. I just got one on there, and y'all already know because I'm manipulating the badges. But definitely, this for every build in the game, every build that's in 2K. You gotta have catch and shoot. When they pass you the ball and then you got to come out your position just to be able to shoot the ball, that's the second wasted that you're not gonna be able to score. Now and then if they got good defense on you, you're gonna have to pass the ball out. And if you don't have your unpluckable up or your vice grip up, that ball is ripped. Now you don't lost a point for your team. This badge right here, I see a lot of people using Comeback Kid. Now, this is my analogy of Comeback Kid. Why would you want to put Comeback Kid on when you can go ahead and score instead of coming back at the end of the game and you still lose? I don't put it on now build that I got. Green Machine. I used to didn't think Green Machine was a good badge, but Green Machine is an excellent badge, man. I need two to go on Green Machine also. Make sure, make sure whatever you do, make sure that you have your Green Machine up. My Mini Magician, I keep that on, and I got that on silver. Gold will be good. Hall of Fame will be even better. Now, if you got um, Mini Magician on Hall of Fame and you got Corner Specialist on Hall of Fame, you're going to fade with no problem. Because when you transition from mid range to your three, you still at the same balance to where you'll be able to fade with your threes. So just take notes of that. Now, this badge right here, I see a lot of people using volume shooter. I don't use it at all because if you got a good shooting build, why would you have to take a handful of shots just to get your shots up? I don't use it. That's something to think about. So for those of y'all that if you have a lot of extra badges in your shooting, put volume shooter on there. But if you don't put it on there. But if you do, you don't need but one. Bronze badges are good this year, and they'll help you out. Now this is a favorite of mine. This is a favorite of mine. And when I get my extra badge, I'm definitely gonna put the slippery off ball. Now slippery off ball is just like slithery. It's just like this one right here. That slippery off ball, I advise every build to have slippery off ball. Whether you want it or not, definitely put slippery off ball on your build. And you'll see why. Once you put it on there, you'll see why. You're gonna be able to go to the paint a whole lot more, and you're gonna not get contested so much. Now guard up, I like guard up. When they're not contesting your shot, you gonna hit your shot. So I just put guard up on silver, and I got counter specialists on silver. Claymore. Claymore is a very good badge. You need Claymore. Claymore and Green Machine, they both go together. They both go together. They work very good. So at least put your Claymore on silver if you don't have that many shooting badges. But if you have enough, make sure that you put your Claymore on gold. Amp, I like Amp too. As far as Amp, it helps you keep up your strength. It helps you have the ability to make your shot. So I advise each one of you guys that's listening to this video to make sure that you have your amp as high as you can get it. Always put your amp as high as you can get it. Now clutch shooters. 6'6" builds, 6'5" builds, 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", 7'2", 7'3". Definitely make sure that you put clutch shooter on your build. Make sure you put clutch shooter. Now, I see a lot of people holding the ball once the game starts, and they take away time off the clock, trying to just burn the clock out. This badge is not for that. This badge is when somebody rushing up on you, you're a clutch shooter, like Steph Curry. And I'm not sure if Steph Curry has a lot of clutch shooting on him, but I'm pretty sure it's high. This is the badge that you definitely want when you're shooting. I don't use blinders because I don't take up shots that I can't make. And most of the time, if I can't shoot, I'm dunking. If I can't dunk, I'm shooting. So I don't put blinders on.